In 2019, DaBaby was fresh off his success in the music industry, but instead of putting down roots in Los Angeles, as many rappers do, he stayed close to his hometown. He purchased a sprawling modern Tuscan-style estate in the rural town of Troutman, North Carolina, which cost him $2.3 million. DaBaby's main house in the quiet town of Troutman is an area in nearby Charlotte. Troutman is a small, charming town located about 35 miles north of Charlotte, and it has a population of under 3,000. DaBaby's property is close to where the Catawba River enters Lake Norman on a large lot spanning just under 9 acres of land. His home is only a few minutes from Lake Norman State Park and backs onto the lake itself. The mansion has drawn a ton of attention to the star for some of the property's wild attributes. Residents of Troutman definitely aren't used to seeing estates with massive guard towers and stadium lighting or caravans of black Escalades, but it's what happened when DaBaby moved in. The mansion is full of high-cost details inside, since the person who built the home lived there for a while and wanted the place to be perfect. The grounds of DaBaby's mansion are nothing short of castle-like. The lawns are all manicured, while the sprawling property has everything from gardens to a perfect rectangular pool with a fountain surrounded by sun loungers. DaBaby's estate already stood out amongst neighboring homes at the time of purchase, considering most of the other residences are modest 1- and 2-story homes, valued between $250K to $500K according to records. The mansion spans over 11,200 square feet inside, with 5 beds and 8.5 baths throughout. There are expansive, entertaining areas on every floor of the home, including a massive combination living and dining area with a kitchen. There's a living space by the front door with a modern brick fireplace, flat-screen TV overhead, and vaulted ceilings. Right next to this area is the Dream Chef's kitchen, with lots of white marble and stainless appliances, spa-style seating, and an additional table to dine at. There is also yet another dining room next door that has some built-in cabinets and a nook of windows. The main living area opens up to a large balcony with a grill and outdoor kitchen. Also on this level, there's an office with another fireplace and large windows. Other features of DaBaby's mansion are more than one wine fridge, a sprawling playroom, another space that looks like a children's room with built-in bunk beds, and a state-of-the-art theater. Not to mention, it seems like the lower level is also fully furnished, with exposed brick accent walls, hardwood flooring, a massive family room with a TV and entertaining area, and another formal dining room. This level is larger than the ballroom, and there's even an old-world custom-designed wine cellar room and table to host guests. DaBaby's master suite is the size of an apartment and has a mounted lounge area and a sprawling walk-in closet. The marble baths are fit for a king, with a huge open-air shower taking up a full wall, a separate tub, and even his very own secret laundry room in one corner. Back outside, next to the pool, there's a detached cabana with an outdoor kitchen and an option for a guest suite or gym on the second story of the structure. If DaBaby's mansion wasn't luxurious enough, he made sure to add even more features once moving in. The home definitely didn't need any more work, since it was just built in 2018, but it seems like the rapper wanted some mega security at his fortress. After moving in, records show that DaBaby applied for a permit to build 5 guard stations on the perimeter of his estate, and construction began for a 10-foot tall concrete wall, all of which neighbors weren't too fond of. In addition to this, DaBaby has multiple Cadillac Escalades coming and going from the property, and even installed stadium lighting in his backyard, which neighbors also complained about due to the brightness. It was unclear what the lights were for, but neighbors heard DaBaby had plans to build a football field on his property. At one point, there were over 30 calls for DaBaby's address since he moved in back in 2019, whether it was for alarms going off, noise complaints, or complaints about the crazy construction. They have also complained about at least 2 arguments. In addition, the construction has also been a nuisance, as neighbors have been complaining about things like the barriers as well. None of the 4 neighbors the Ledger talked to said they'd met DaBaby or his staff, and none wanted to be quoted because of privacy concerns. Several said they can tell when DaBaby is in town by whether his stadium lights are on at night and the presence of shiny black Escalades and other cars driving in and out. One neighbor, who seems to be a fan of DaBaby, said, "I understand he's a nice guy. I know he does a lot of public service stuff. I've seen him on television, but I've never met him. I don't think he does any walking around. He's not social. He bought the mansion to say he had a place to go where nobody's going to bother him. Who's going to come out here? There's no place to park and it's fenced all the way around." Thanks to his Instagram, we can see the light pools that surround his full basketball court, which he has at home near the pool. While all of this had attracted a ton of attention from the neighbors and complaints started pouring in, at the end of the day, the rapper was able to install whatever he pleased onto the property. What is your opinion about DaBaby's $2.3 million mansion? This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Bye!